Today on JK Admin, we decided to hit the water with some family fun, but before that, we actually decided to install the Cobra radio for distress and for communicating with other boaters, as well as the Garmin fish finder that we have purchased for actually more use than just the fish finder, to actually be able to see the temperature and depth of the water. So come join us on the water and let's go have some fun.
Okay, what is up everybody? We're going to be installing some cool stuff today. So if you guys were seeing the video, you guys probably know we're going to be installing a Garmin and a Cobra radio into this boat. And this is our wake tower boat. So it's I think it's going to help us out. As you know, one of the things we're needing is a depth finder, and we don't have a depth finder on this. And I think that the Garmin unit is going to help us out with a lot with that. Even though it's a fish finder, it has some other stuff that we can use it for. So let's get this going and let's get these installed. Okay, so we decided to go with the Cobra DSC fixed mount VHF radio, and this is a pretty common one that you can use, the MR F45D. This one here has like, I think 99 channels that you can choose from, so it'll give us the ability that we can go off on channel, like I think 72 is the more common one that we're going to use for when we do meetups and stuff, which we have planning for next month, which if you guys want to join, we're going to be in Robinson Island hanging out, and we're going to try to get a whole bunch of other people out there. And I've already got some comments back that some people will be showing up out there, and I think it's going to be a really good time. So let's get back to this though. So we got the radio to communicate, plus we got the distress services with the 16 and the 9, which is the more common ones that you can use. It has GPS, so it tracks your coordinates so that you can radio out. It's also got the distress button on here, so that when you press it, it kind of distresses out, sends out a beacon. So in the event that you have a problem, you can get the Coast Guard to come out and help you guys, help you. So that's the first thing we're going to be installing. And the reason we're installing this is because we plan on taking this on a trip. I know some people are going to be like, what the heck? But people do it all the time from Miami to the Bahamas, and then we're more specifically Bimini. We were going to check it out. I think it'd be really cool to go out to the Bahamas and make a trip like that. And that's partially why we're going to be doing this and why the radio. But also, this is the reason why we're installing the Garmin. So this here is the Garmin, and it's the Striker Vivid 5CV. And it's got a transducer. So basically, the transducer is going to go on the rear of the boat. We're going to get that all mounted. And then we're going to get this mounted up on the top. Now, this is a fish finder, but also has like GPS coordinates for maps and some other stuff that we're going to tie into. Then we're going to talk a little bit more about that as we get going on that. But for right now, we are still waiting for the antenna for the radio. Once we get that in, then we're going to probably be mounting that somewhere right around here, up here, because good line of sight up in the area will give us the best service to really get a signal out just in case we ever need to. And yeah, so I think we're going to get going on this and start working on putting holes in the boat to try to help improve it a little bit. So we're going to start with the radio, get that all mounted up, figure out where we're going to put it, and then I'm going to figure out where the Garmin's going to go. We do have a face cover coming from the Garmin. I thought it actually came with one, but it did not. So we have one coming in tomorrow for that. It's just a cheap one off Amazon. It doesn't say Garmin. It's just a cheap knockoff one. I couldn't see myself spending $60 for a cover when the $15 one does the same thing, just doesn't have the name. So yeah, set this to the side for right now. Get to that here in a second. And let's get this. Let's see what's in here. So Cobra Marina. Just put cardboard there. So, and this and that. Satisfaction part about this is, check this out. Peeling this. She's pretty much ready. Just kind of adding a few accessories to it. And I don't know where I'm going to mount that. They did. It's right there. A little bit. You too. Appreciate it. Sometime today. Now the plus side to mounting it up underneath the windshield here is it gives me a little more added protection compared to here where I won't get the added protection. Kind of sits there, but I'll be able to mount this all right here. So I need to buy the GPS module for it. Cool. Didn't realize that, but well. Okay. So I guess I'm buying a GPS module for it too. Okay, as much as I want to drill a big hole there, I'm gonna wait because my antenna comes in today. So I'm gonna wait till the antenna comes in. But I am gonna get the rest of this kind of mounted up, mocked up as far as where we're gonna have it. Garmin unit. And check this out. This thing's pretty cool. I did a whole bunch of research on it. Now I know it's only the 5-inch and it's just not gonna have all the stuff I really want for it, but it doesn't matter. Like, I don't need a whole bunch. I mainly need it because my depth finder here isn't working. This would be a really nice one with the transducer that goes in the back. It's got the chirp sonar for it, so that you can actually kind of map out the bottom. And made in China, of course. So, but you got all this stuff inside here. You got the mount, and this here's the transducer inside here, and some more mount stuff here. But we're gonna figure out where we're gonna mount that bad boy now. Need this, this.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. You miss the ones you know. I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds that turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Okay, so while we're waiting for the antenna to come in so we can finish up the wrap of the install for this Garmin and the radio, we had ordered in a new light, this light here, and it's basically, let me get you up here. Oop. Ow. Whoops. Basically, it's to replace this. So this is technically our light for the top. It's a navigation light for anchoring and whatnot for at night. Now we did put this one back here for a light, and as we had the lily pad back here, it rolled off and basically destroyed all that. So we are actually going to still order another one. It's on the way. But we're going to install this light here to replace this navigation light, and hopefully with this here, still have the ability that we can run that and still light it all up. Like I said, we're gonna plan on doing some night boating and stuff and see how well it works out. Plus, I'm gonna be working on down here. Where is it? There it is. So this here on the last trip, basically when they sent us this, you guys saw in the last video, if you guys haven't, check that out at the right, upper right, but basically they sent us this here with like very little rubber, and you can see that I've kind of got it smushed between there with a couple of them. So what we did was we ordered some really thick, newer style, like bigger, thicker wire rubber that we're just going to sandwich in there and really get this thing to stick so that this doesn't go anywhere. Plus I still have one more thing in the process of that. I didn't Loctite any of these here, so we lost a bolt, and now my fishing rod holder is pretty much just loose. So like I said, we're going to wrap all this, get that done. We're going to do the same thing over here because as you can see, this is kind of what it's doing. And what's funny is the sun's already drying that out. Like literally that's like 2 weeks of sitting in the sun. It's crazy. So we're going to change that And then I'm thinking about doing the same thing up here, but so far this has been pretty solid. These ones here, we got these kind of locked in and wrapped. The reason these here are having so many issues here is because it's pulling down on it. Get the seat loosened up. That's what happens when you don't lubricate and do stuff with salt water. Well, water in general, but it corrodes and causes all sorts of problems later on. Oh man, so much better. Okay, so what we're gonna be using is the MP Amsoil Metal Protect, and technically it's not a penetrator, but I have used it for penetrating oil and it actually works pretty good. But it also works really good for protecting it and keeping it from corroding over time as we work it. So put a little bit down there. It's gonna get all this dirty though, but that's okay. Clean it up really good when we're done, and not have to worry about kind of sitting up on that uncomfortableness, because it's like a big piece of metal kind of, just with a piece of foam on it. So okay, we're gonna leave that there for right now, take a quick break. I'm gonna go grab some water and stuff since it's warming up, and yeah, just waiting for the rest of the stuff for the antenna stuff. But that was a lot of work actually, pushing really hard on that and kind of working it and kicking it, and yeah. If you're on a boat and do this kind of stuff, keep all your joints and everything lubricated really good and grease them probably about once a month or so if you're on the water a lot. Dude, check out all those friggin' stingrays. That is cool. That's a big school of them. Oh, there's more right there. Check it out.
I'm coming for you, 'cause all I need is a beauty and a beat who can make my a Selena. You be